Welcome to our channel. In this video, we explore captivating Turkish dramas of top 10 best forced marriage drama. These gripping series are filled with intense emotions, unexpected twists, and unforgettable characters. From heart-wrenching love stories to dramatic family conflicts. Whether you're curious about Turkish dramas or already a fan, these picks offer a deep dive into compelling storytelling. So, sit back, relax, and discover some must-watch shows that will keep you hooked from start to finish. So let's get started. Number 10. Ruthless City, Selim Istanbul. Ruthless City centers on Argar Karaçay, a wealthy businessman who cares for his disabled nephew, Nedim, after a tragic accident. Argar's wife, Zeynep, secretly worsens Nedim's condition to hide a dark secret. With a heart condition threatening his life, Argar seeks a bride for Nedim to ensure his future care. He enlists his servant to find a suitable girl, leading to Seren, who believes she'll marry the family's heir, Cenk. After a series of manipulations, Seren's conservative mother, Seher, reluctantly moves her family to Istanbul, only to discover the true purpose behind their relocation. Number 9. Love That Makes You Cry, Aşk. The story of the series about a 19-year-old girl named Ada Meryem Vali, who lost her mother from her very childhood and lived in a secluded village. She loses her purse, which contains the letter her mother wrote to Ada right before she died. And her greedy uncle forced her to get married. A hitchhiker recovers Ada's purse on his way back to Istanbul. It's the hitchhiker's friend, Yusuf, who discovers the letter and understands its significance. Being an orphan himself, he decides to return the letter to Ada. Yusuf soon figures out that Ada is in desperate straits, and he tries to convince her that she doesn't have to go along with her uncle's plans. Number 8. Coming Home, Saylar. The plot centers around the complicated life of Saylar, a girl born in Mardin. Saylar agrees to marry Boran, whom she does not know, in order to preserve her brother's life. She begins to live in a large house where everything is governed by unusual conventions and traditions. Despite the gloom that surrounds her, she discovers an unexpected source of happiness with someone she did not expect to love. Her fatal encounter with Boran affects not just her life but also the lives of her family. Number 7. Golden Boy Yelsapkin. The Golden Boy series follows two sisters, Suner and Seren, whose paths cross with the heir to a family riddled with betrayal, deception, and secrets. Suner is set to marry Ferit, the heir to the Korhan jewelry empire, despite never having met him. Ferit, a spoiled Casanova who refuses to settle down, meets her younger sister, Seren. Ferit, who is completely smitten by Seren, decides to marry her instead. While the arrangement satisfies Suner and Seren's father, who simply wants a piece of the Korhan's wealth, it throws both of the young women for a loop, and Suner begins to concoct diabolical revenge plans to reclaim the future she believes has been. Number 6. The Promise, Yaman. The Promise television series is about a young girl named Reyhan who comes to Istanbul and marries a wealthy young man named Amir in order to keep her promise. Reyhan is a little girl who grew up in Erzurum and is innocent, humble, nice, and gorgeous. After her mother dies, she is left alone and struggles to survive. She is surprised to learn that her uncle wishes for her to marry his son Amir. Number 5. The Bundle's Love, Hudutsu's Sefter. The Boundless love series follows Halil Ibrahim, who returns to his birth village on the Black Sea. When Halil was 5 years old, his father was murdered by the local mafia boss, Rizvan Leto, forcing him to escape. Halil returned home 20 years later to marry his childhood sweetheart, Yasmin. But after Rizvan's son murders Yasmin, Halil's aim shifts completely. He becomes a one-man army dedicated solely to the destruction of Rizvan Leto. Eager to distance herself from her family's shady lifestyle, Zeynep feels compelled to assist Halil once she discovers the truth about her family's actions against Halil. As she aids Halil, her former schoolgirl crush on him reignites, evolving into a profound love for her father's biggest adversary. Number 4. Winds of Love, Ruzgarli Teep. The series tells about Halil, who has been going through hard times with his family when his father is imprisoned for slander, vows revenge when he loses the house where he spent his happiest days. After the death of his parents, he puts his revenge plan into action. He is waiting for the day when he will face the Aslanov family, who stole his past and his family. This young man, who has struggled against difficulties since childhood, now returns to the town to take revenge on those who did this evil to him. Number 3. The Bride, Jelen. The series will follow Hanser, who awakens in a world unlike her dreams. Cihan, the sole heir to a wealthy family, agreed to an arranged marriage after his mother, Mukadder, proposed it. Mukadder is fascinated by Hanser's beauty and deems her ideal for her son. Hanser is determined to do whatever it takes to save her sick brother from this tough life. Although she dislikes the notion, Hanser agrees to the marriage in order to finance her brother's medical expenditures. Number 2. In Constant Love, Hurkay. Hurkay TV series story is about Miran Aslan Bey is a successful businessman who is young, charismatic, and cold. He has been raised by his grandmother after his parents died years ago. Miran has been raised with anger and vengeance towards Sadoglu family, which was responsible for the death of his parents. In order to take his revenge, Miran comes to Midyat and starts to execute his plan. Out of pure coincidence, Miran meets the daughter of his mortal enemy. Rayyan is a young, beautiful, innocent, and pure girl who is the daughter of Hazar Sadoglu. Without knowing Miran's vengeance plan, Rayyan falls in love with Miran and thinks that she eventually has found happiness. Meanwhile, Miran is also attracted by Rayyan's pureness and develops some feelings towards her even though he tries so hard to stick to his original plan. Number 1. What is Fatmagul's fault? Fatmagul Suku Ne. The series revolves around Fatmagul and Karim. Fatmagul, who is a small-town girl, is raped one night by 3 guys under the influence of alcohol and drugs. Karim, who is friends with Edouan, Celine and Verl, is also present during this incident. Karim has not taken any part in this but is feeling remorse as he was present during the incident. Later on, the lawyer uncle and parents of rich guys pressurize Fatmagul to marry Karim by bribing her sister-in-law. Fatmagul has fiancé Mustafa, who is after revenge on Fatmagul and Karim. This makes the couple leave their hometown and come to Istanbul. The story revolves further when Karim falls in love with Fatmagul and supports her in fight against her rapists. That's all for today's video. I hope you found it interesting. Please remember to like and subscribe to the channel and to click the bell icon to receive notifications when new videos are posted. Thank you for taking the time to watch.